MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The second baseman,
Gene Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon. Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
batting second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 22.
Andrew McCutchen is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch his former NL Cy Young Award winner, Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Second baseman.
So here's Starlin Castro looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Arrieta gets the sign. The 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Carter Kieboom is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In now, Alec Bohm. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Adam Hazley stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Jake Arrieta is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Into the box, Victor Robles. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Victor.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Robles is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting.
Digging in, Trey Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number 2.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. To third. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitches. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Castro, the former Miami Marlin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
First pitch coming, here it is. Juan Soto is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Arrieta's got his target. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger. And
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Alec Bohm. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Hazley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura has it. And there's 1 away. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Grounded down the third baseline. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Victor Robles comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Arrieta's ready. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
A ball and a strike now. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He loses him on ball 4. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. This one's flared off to the right side. Harper will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Jake Arrieta. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Adam Eaton digging in next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Arrieta into the windup. 1-0 on its way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
2-1.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still? Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
now batting,
First pitch of the at-bat. JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they have taken the lead. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
now batting.
Javi Guerra will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for Washington.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps the lefty power threat as Drupal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Drupal Cabrera.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So striding in, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Josh Harrison will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The batter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Fouled away.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Michael Taylor will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Michael Taylor.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Michael Taylor is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center field.
Standing in, Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ryan Harper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ryan Harper.
Howie Kendrick is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Popped up. Kendrick in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Adam Hazley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
Gloved by Harrison, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Andrew Knapp will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brandon Workman.
Yan Gomes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Workman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
First baseman, Howie.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1.
8-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Ninth inning straight ahead. All even now at 1-1. Daniel Hudson will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew McCutchen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up. Out in front of it, strike one. Two out, nobody on. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here now is Juan Soto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Daniel Hudson earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Daniel Hudson. The loss goes to Brandon Workman. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.